Okay, so shall we start? Okay. I'm Dr. Joseph. Okay. I'm a general physician by education. Okay. But by profession, I prefer to be called a hypnotherapist. Okay. There is a reason why I chose to switch from the general medicine into hypnotherapy, because at some point in my life I realized there is more you can do with hypnotherapy than you can do with the conventional general medicine. Second is, I want this session to be very much interactive. Okay, you are here maybe for 1.5 hours or 1 hour, 35 minutes or whatever, but I want this to be very interactive because I want you to take something from here with you. That's the whole point of doing this, right? You as future psychologists, it's your responsibility that you should know all the ways and therapeutic methods out there with which you can possibly help a person. Okay? It's very important, especially for you guys. Okay? Because hypnotherapy is so powerful. Believe me, it's so powerful that it can literally change a person's life within a few sessions. You get it? Okay? You'll understand why. As we go on through the classes, and as we go on through the session, you'll understand that. Right now, at any time you want to ask me any question, feel free to stop me, ask me the question, I'll answer your doubts, and only then we'll start. Okay? Now, you can divide your consciousness. What is your consciousness? As a hypnotherapist, it's easy for me to explain what I'm going to explain in states of levels of consciousness, rather than making it much more technical, and it's easy for you to understand also. Okay? So this is not a written rule, okay, but this is more like a guideline to help you understand. Okay? Now, your mind, or your mind has 3 levels of consciousness, right? Okay. So let's just make 3 circles to depict the 3 levels of consciousness. Everyone can see the circle? Let's say, yes, the conscious part, the subconscious part, and the unconscious part. Okay? So 3 levels of our mind. Okay? Right now, which state of consciousness are you? You're all conscious, right? You're all conscious of me, of yourself, of people sitting next to each other, right? So you're all in conscious part, the conscious part. Now, for the conscious part, there are 4 things in your conscious part. Another important part of this conscious mind is what we call the TM. What is TM? TM. What is TM? Temporary memory. Okay? So all your temporary memory is stored in there. For example, how many of you have had more than 2 or 3 SIM cards in their life? Phone numbers. You? Right? Do you remember your first phone number? Do you remember your present phone number? Why is that? You always use it. Let's say you go to US, UK, whatever, right? You're discarding this SIM card, right? If I ask you the same question after 6 months, do you remember your phone number? Would you remember? You don't think so, right? Reason is because all those information that you need on a day-to-day basis is stored in your temporary memory, right? So it's just a short-term memory. The moment you stop using that or accessing that information, it's gone. Okay? Any doubts, questions on that? Important part. This is the subconscious part, where hypnotherapist or hypnotist or you or me, we can work and make changes to help people. Okay? Now, the subconscious mind has what we call, as I said, it's a hard disk, right? It has something called the PM. If this was TM, what is this? What is it? If this was temporary, what is this? Permanent. Permanent memory. Everything from the first moment your heart started breathing, your brain started firing signals, that is from the womb of your mother to this day, every smell, every sensation, every feeling, everything you saw, heard, everything absolutely is stored in it. So as I have noticed, I can regress one of you, take you back to when you were 5-year-old, to your birthday, And in your mind, you will be at the birthday, you can smell the cake, you can see the people there, you can see the dress they have put on, you can see the color of the dress, you can make out each and every detail. Why can I do that? Because everything is already stored in me now. Only problem is, none of you know how to access that from the conscious part. It has done this. It has appointed someone called, let's call him the critical factor. Okay? To the life. In the conscious mind. Right? Now, whenever you hear something, suggestion is coming in. The critical factor stops that message. Okay? He works for the subconscious mind. Ask the subconscious mind, should I let this in to you or not? Subconscious mind says, it's too much about you. Just bounce it off. Okay? Bounce it off. Get me? Yes. But if this do suggestion get in, then the subconscious mind has no choice but to accept it. Do you get me? Yes. So when you're watching TV or commercials, what is happening is your critical factor is not working. It's not analyzing it. Are you analyzing advertisements you see? Doing it. Get me, right?
Yes.
That is what is happening. Okay? So, coming back to what hypnosis is. Hypnosis is the bypassing of the critical factor, okay, and inducing acceptable suggestion into the subconscious mind. When I say acceptable, very crucial. The suggestion I give should be acceptable to you. You get it? If it is not acceptable to you, you will reject it. So coming back to all the things that we put in points in the beginning, let me tell you something. Hypnotism is not something that you can do to someone without their consent. Let's say I hypnotize you. Okay, I'm not hypnotizing you, in this example, right? That I hypnotize you, right? And in hypnosis, I ask you to do something which is morally unethical, culturally unethical for you. You know what will happen? You will just tell me in hypnosis, sorry, I will do it. Okay? So now I'm dispelling the misconception you had, which you thought you have to do everything you are set in under hypnosis. Not true. Now, another thing you guys said is, you are sleeping, right? To the contrary, your subconscious mind is 100 times more alert than your conscious mind. When you're in subconscious state, you can hear sounds, feel things that you cannot even hear or feel in the conscious state of mind. But, as I said, so powerful, you can easily choose not to be distracted by it. And easily focus your mind on what you want to do. Now, let me tell you, right? The people who cannot be hypnotized are mentally retarded people. Okay? Or the person who does not understand the hypnotist because he's speaking in another language. Very simple. Anyone else can be hypnotized. And the higher the IQ, usually the easier it is for them to go under hypnosis. Reason? Because the higher your IQ is, the better you are able to follow instructions. And as I said, hypnosis is not something I do to you because I want to do it. It is something that I help you with to go to your subconscious because you want it to happen. You get me, right? So it can only happen if you want it to happen. It cannot happen if I want it. So hypnotherapist always is a guide. He is nothing else. But what he does is once he is in there, in the subconscious mind, on pre-agreed things, he can make changes. He can tell the subconscious mind, okay, these are the changes you should make. This is the thing you should do. Right? So, but if a person is ignorant about hypnotherapy, what he can do will not help. If he's fearful of hypnotherapy, like most of you were today in the beginning of the day, oh, I will tell secrets which I don't want to tell people, right? Or I will do stuff which I don't want to do, right? Or I will embarrass myself. These kind of you definitely will not let you go into hypnosis, right? But now you have the understanding where you know, what do you know? You go into hypnosis only if you want to. And you only do things that you want to in hypnosis, nothing else. Does that dispel a lot of misconceptions? Okay. So like this, okay? Keep pushing, okay? Just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep looking, pushing. And a bit more. Keep looking, keep looking. Okay? And push, 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 push. Feel your eyelids become heavy. Push, 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 push. Drowsy. Okay, keep heavy and drowsy. Your eyelids become heavy and drowsy. Heavy and drowsy. Heavy and drowsy. Sit! And let this go much more. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And let this go much more. Deeper with each passing second. Deeper and deeper. 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 Wonderful. Now on the count of 5, I want to imagine an escalator in front of you. On the count of 5, imagine an escalator in front of you. Wonderful. Once you get onto that escalator, I want you to start moving down, and I tell you to not now, moving down, and as you keep going down the escalator, you're going to keep doubling and doubling and doubling your relaxation with each passing second. Each passing second, here on your arm. But nothing I do will bother you. Nothing I do or say will bother you. In fact, when I work here on your arm, it will only help you go much more deeply relaxed and be in that very pleasant state of hypnosis. Okay? So I'm going to work here on your arm here, and you're not going to feel any discomfort or anything. Okay? Wonderful. Keep going much more deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Wonderful. And much more deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay? Wonderful. And let yourself go much more deeper. And as I work here on your arm, it only helps you go much more deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. And nothing I do will bother you in any way. Nothing I do. Nothing I do. Anyone wants to try that? No? Okay, and nothing. 3 eyes open, fully awake. How do you feel?
Great. Very nice.
Very nice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very relaxed, very energized.
Okay, did you feel anything?
You were like touching my arm.
Touching your arm?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything other than that?
No, you were doing like this.
So you felt pressure?
Yeah, a little bit.
Did you feel any pain? What was that? Anesthesia. Okay? Now convinced? See? Hypnotizing someone takes how long? Look at your hand. Do you think that you should feel more than pressure? Your friends too, not only me. Your friends too. See, she does not even know that. You can see later, I do not want to do it too much, but you can see a small bluish thing. Right? Okay. So we'll conclude on that. Okay? Any doubts and questions before you leave? Then you can listen. You feel good. You feel wonderful.
Very relaxed.
You feel very relaxed, right? We can do okay. We could induce amnesia, where I could ask her to forget a number. Okay? And wake her up, let's say number 7. She would write 1 to 10, but she will not be able to write 7. Okay? All that kind of fun stuff. But again, before I could do this, because you are here not for fun, you are here for this, I had to do this. Okay? But because of lack of time, we have to wrap up today. If you have any questions or comments, you can ask me or email me. I'll write down my email here.